What do you make of this emergence of the no labels party, these third parties in 2024?
You've got two major movements right now. One group is pushing no labels,
Yeah.
and one group is pushing RFK Jr. They're all designed to kill off Joe Biden. No labels is, while the founders, Nancy Jacobson and Mark Penn, were Democrats, their staff are all Republicans. A lot of their staff that are doing the fundraising to raise $70 to $100 million for them are former Mitch McConnell staffers and former Donald Trump staffers. Pat McCrory, who's then now their national spokesman, former governor of North Carolina, his consultant is, of course, a guy named Chris LaCivita, who's running Donald Trump's campaign. So they are a Republican group disguised as moderates, independents, centrists, whatever, built to go out and put a conservative Democrat on the ballot to draw votes away from Joe Biden so Donald Trump can win in the key states that they are targeting. They're not targeting red states. They're targeting purple states and blue states to pull down Joe Biden's number just enough to let Trump squeak by. No labels is a dangerous and pernicious group of people. Nancy Jacobson is a deeply, deeply bitter person. She was fired by Bill Clinton and never let into the circle of Barack Obama. And so she and her husband, Mark Penn, who's a former Democratic pollster who appears constantly on Fox News praising Donald Trump. You tell me, I don't get it either. They are looking at this as their revenge against the Democratic Party. Don't be fooled, folks, by no labels. Now, the RFK Jr. thing is being run by Steve Bannon, also funded by a bunch of Republican super PAC money. They are looking to hurt Joe Biden in a Democratic primary. They saw a lesson from 1992 where Pat Buchanan ran against George Herbert Walker Bush, my old boss, and split the party. They're seeking to split the Democratic Party in the primary phase with RFK Jr. So you got a lot of people out there really fighting hard to take out Joe Biden. Some of them are disguised as centrists, some are disguised as liberals, but all of them at the end of the day will help ensure the reelection of Donald Trump if they get much further down the track. No, look, I mean, the Republican Party is divided in a profound and I think probably fatal way between two core groups. You've got the sort of what they call Deneen conservatives who are believers in using the power of government, expanding the state, expanding control of the government over the lives of individuals to achieve what they want from a policy and a social outcomes status. They want to weaponize the state against women, against LGBT folks, against non-Christians. And that conservative movement, it's populist, it's nationalist, it's statist, very much in the Trump category, the Trump camp, DeSantis camp to a lesser degree. There's a more operational sort of generalized Republican Party that isn't completely MAGA, but they're perfectly willing to go along with MAGA to survive. They know they'll lose if they take them on, so they don't take them on. They're the Lindsey Grahams of the world. They're the Kevin McCarthys of the world. And there's a very small fraction of the GOP that says, hey, weren't we supposed to be the limited government, fiscal responsibility, strong national security, individual liberty conservatives? That part of the party is completely, you could sit them around a table in a Denny's for breakfast. They just aren't there anymore at scale. And that's the party I came from, but that's gone now. So I think that the prognosis is very grim. They may win elections in places where they're gerrymandered or places where there's a very red state population. But as a brand nationally, the Republican Party is facing a really bad demographic and social hurdle coming up in the next few election cycles.